yeah, got some interesting things going on, so I recommend it, actually.
I've seen people complain about excessive use of colour grading in it. Like excessive colour and to signify characters and things.
Oh, really? Not noticed it myself, to be honest. So, I think those people are millennials or hipsters who who just concentrate on watching the program instead of going, I must send a strongly worded letter because, you know, twats,
Yes,
in other words.
Is that a fact?
Que interesante.
Qué interesante.
Thank you. Excelente. I tell you what we'll do. Shall I play a request and then we'll do your have you heard this type gubbins?
So be it.
Make it so. I have a request that was made by Tyre, who hasn't been around for 57 billion years, but she says, I have a request. I've been absent for a while because Wednesday is cinema evening, and because the tickets are cheaper on a Wednesday. That's fair enough. Listen to us or go to the cinema. Personally, I'd listen to us because we're great, but, you know, if you want to go to the cinema, whatever. Anyway, how have you two been? Well, I've been great. I can't speak for Kate, but I've been great. I think you've been great
Yes,
as
but
well.
you often try.
Yes. I'm all right. Good to hear, Tyre. Could I have Hazel with Muggs' Revenge, please? And indeed, thucks. So let's do it. Hi.
Wow, you look so sexy.
Well, thank you. Oh, yeah. You need to switch your mic on first before you make a sound, otherwise no one can hear you, really.
Yes, amateur.
Because you wouldn't do that, normally, of course. So, Muggs' Revenge by Hazel, and it was requested by Tyre, so thank you, Tyre, for requesting that little ditty. Hello, young Catherine. I've just realised I've played the bed before I've actually done the thingy, so I need to do the thingy before the bed, of course.
Have you heard this?
Hi.
Hi.
So, some interesting music this week. Not that it's not interesting every other week, but this week, for the last few weeks, I've been struggling to find new 64 music of note. Now that's me being very harsh as usual, because there's lots of 64 music released every week by enterprising, determined composers still working away in that 8-bit red bin stroke cream monster thing. It's just one of these things that not always is. It's literally down to the music that I like when I hear it. So I can be quite a strict mistress at times.
Always, and we love you for it.
So, as usual, I was just going to dive back into the back catalogue of Sid music and see what I could find. However, I received a tweet from Damn Sidmix on Twitter, and he gave me a recommendation for something to check out for some new music. And I checked it out, and sure enough, it's pretty spectacular. And it's also obvious why the reason I didn't see it, and that is that when I go looking for music, I literally go looking for the music. I look on CSDB, Poet.net, other places like that for Sid music. So therefore I miss stuff that's actually contained within demos.
Aha.
And this one particularly shames me because it's a music demo. It contains 5 Sid tunes. And when the composers involved include Jammer, Linus, Elman, Psycho 8580 and Randall, then we're clearly missing something good.
Yes.
So I have selected 2 pieces of music from this demo for us to listen to tonight. I can't even tell you who the composer is because it doesn't tell you. It's one of those famous guys. Maybe we'll be able to guess. But they're pretty impressive, and I think you're going to like them. So I'm going to start with Club Star, and this is from the demo. Modern Love Classics. I knew it was modern something. I just forgot.
I thought I'd gone deaf for a moment.
So yeah, and just before I start this, I'm going to put a little shout out to someone online who's hopefully listening. That's my friend Lilius, or Lil, if you're listening. It's an odd tune to play for someone, but here is Club Star, which is a C64 tune from the 8-bit era, but written like weeks ago. So check it out. Yes, it's a Commodore 64 tune.
Is all I can say. Oof,
I think
as
that's
people
probably
would.
an L-Man one. I'm going to take a guess that's L-Man.
It sounds L-manish to me, I have to say.
Wasn't that amazing?
It's fantastic. Fantastic. They have...
To answer the questions in the IRC, by the way, it's got the tiniest touch of reverb on it just to give it some stereo spatialization. That's all I've done to it. That's all I've done to it. So I'm listening to that again. There's bits halfway through, and I'm like, what? How did they do that?
Yeah. Incredible.
So so that's one to get you going.
Yes.
I've got another one for you now. See how you get on with this one. This one is Venus Falling. So we'll see how we get on with this one. I don't know if it was Jammer. We'll see. Could be. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe the demo's got a scrolling text, and maybe Faye's bass can tell us when he runs it. But here is Venus Falling from the same demo, Modern Love Classics.